Well, it's been 31 days since I had my last meal. I feel like Jesus Christ. Had my last supper a month ago. I need a skunk right now. Well, hello friends. It's been a while since I've been on, but Countryfied's doing okay. I suffer from Crohn's and colitis, and I've had it for 26 years, and I've been able to manage it without needing surgery. At some point, I'm going to have surgery, and I'm going to embrace that because I think I'll feel better and I can actually start eating the vegetables I grow. Right now, I'm just doing it for fun, doing it in giggles. So if you followed me, you know that I'm pretty active and I do a lot of things, so it's been really hard not to be able to do anything this summer. So I kind of thought my YouTube channel was going to take a little bit of a kicking, but I'm getting a lot of views on my canning. I'm glad I did a lot of that last year because I'm used up this year and my garden's just gone to the crapper. But I noticed that a New Hampshire radio station has been really following my page. I get a lot of traffic from there, so thank you to shark1053.com. I was really blown away, and for a gal that can't eat, it really made my day. And if you don't know much about Crohn's and colitis, everyone thinks you just get the diarrhea and the poops, and it's not always like that. It's sometimes you can't go and you feel like you're going to blow up, and you get the craziest pains and you think you're going to die. And the other week I thought I was going to die. In total, the first time I was 5 days in the hospital, and then the last time I was 12 days in the hospital. June 18th, I was rushed by ambulance to the hospital where I had a bowel blockage. They put a tube into my nose, into my stomach to give me relief, and I was able to avoid emergency surgery. My roommate was lovely, a really nice person, but all she wanted to do was talk my ear off, so I put the curtain up just to give her a hint. Lady, let me rest. Well, I've been going bored out of my mind, eating the same 5 things for the last 3 weeks. Nothing to do. I can play guitar. I've been learning harmonica. I can't wait for campfires to start up because people are going to be like, what happened to you? Being on prednisone got me up early every morning, so I decided to go fishing because what else am I going to do? I had to rest. Going bored out of my mind. I can't wait to the day I get back to my old self, my active self, and carry on with life. Where'd she go? There she is! Woo! On a little safari, and there's 2 sandhill cranes. Let's see if I can get closer. See how close I can get to these babies. The sandhill cranes got away, but it was a little bit of a venture for me, even though I'm afraid of birds. It was something to do before I ended up back in the hospital. July 9th, I landed back in the hospital. Again, I was almost faced with emergency surgery, and I was asked if I wanted to be resuscitated. It was the first time I was ever asked that, and I thought, yeah, start blowing, start smacking on my chest, start me back up. I wanted to make it crystal clear. Get pumping. Well, it's been 31 days since I had my last meal. I feel like Jesus Christ. Had my last supper a month ago. So they found an abscess in my stomach caused from my Crohn's, so they had to put a tube into my stomach, and I had a drain put in. 2 weeks ago I got the drain taken out, thank goodness. I'm still waiting to find out if I have to have surgery, because if the abscess comes back, that means I'm going to have to go get surgery done. It'll be my first surgery in 26 years of having Crohn's and colitis. A Picc line was implanted into my arm so I could have intravenous from home. The backpack made it handy so I could get around and look like Dora the Explorer. After the drain was removed from my stomach and my stomach was healed, I had my first shower after a month. Prior to that, I was just having nothing but bird baths. So yeah, the reason I'm hooked up like this and I'm being fed through my bloodline It's giving my bowels and my my guts a rest. So this cord goes all the way to close to my heart, and I'm being fed through my bloodline, which is really crazy. And I know I'm feeling better because I'm so hungry for 5 days. Have I not been so hungry lately?
So hungry.
Like so hungry. Like my food bag, I get fed between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. By 10 o'clock a.m. I'm ready to eat, like ravenous. It's not right. And everybody's like, what? You can't eat for 31 days I'm on. It's been a long haul, but I don't know, what do you do? Doctor says don't eat. Okay, I've only ate my whole life. Who doesn't eat for 31 days and then get accused of being cranky? Well, would you be cranky if you didn't eat for 31 days? When you can't eat and can't do anything, I thought I'd buy myself some scratchy tickets to see if my luck would change, but it didn't. Watching TV was a challenge without Big Mac slapped in my face, and even though I'm more of a Winter Olympics fan, Tokyo Olympics really brought me some joy. Go Canada, go. When you can't eat for 31 days, I'll tell you, the days drag. Just like this here snail I saw, kind of reminded me of me. I feel like a little old lady because I have nurses coming in every day doing up my food bags. Apparently it's really expensive to feed me that way, and little did I know I'm fine dining on a liquid dinner. I had a little bit of excitement with this Mastiff when the nurse showed up. Came barging out of the room, and I felt like I was in the rodeo holding on with my left hand. The nurse never came back. So I find out Friday if I'm able to eat, so I got at least another 6 days. We'll see what happens. Right now my friend's taking me out on a little day pass, going for a drive in the right-hand vehicle. My friend's a mail lady. You go out in this right-hand van, you feel like you're living on the edge. Like, I'm already living on the edge. I can't eat, feel like I'm going to die, starving to death, so I might as well be riding this yellow line like I'm in a sidecar. Look at me riding the yellow line. My friend's over here. Look at this. Right-hand drive out off-roading. Look at this. Can't imagine meeting somebody on a hill. So one of the doctors who I'm going to write a song about, and I'm going to call her Dr. Stanks. So watch for that. I don't know if I'll have time to get to it right now. I haven't finished it. Anyways, I didn't like this doctor. She was quite rude. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo on my behind so she can kiss it. This doctor made me feel like I couldn't even have a sip of water or suck on ice cubes. Luckily, I got talking to my own Crohn's doctor, who said, oh, you can continue on clear fluids. And I thought, are you kidding me? I've been 2 weeks, not even wanting to suck on an ice cube. It was dry. I could barely talk to people. Imagine not eating and drinking for 2 weeks. I was like, I'm really hungry, pretty parched. Just having popsicles and broth was like a blessing in disguise, because my doctor's on holidays, so I can't wait to get talking to him this coming Friday. But you know, it's been 2 weeks already. You can only have so much broth, you can only have so much Jello, and you can only have so much popsicles. You know, it's starting to get sickening. I'm going to be on, what's that diet called? Brat diet probably when I get back to eating. And I'll tell you, I can't wait to have a toast and rice sandwich. In total, the first time I was 5 days in the hospital, and then the last time I was 12 days in the hospital. And I have to say, all the nurses were incredible, including my home care nurses. They make the healthcare system what it is. The doctors, though, there's too many chefs in the kitchen. I must have made like 14 pages of notes. They never talked. I was the one that was doing the work, and I was the patient. Not making 100 grand a year. What do they make? 200 grand a year? I did the work. That one doctor, Dr. Stanks. Yeah, telling me that she understood, like she's been in my shoes. I bet you she hasn't been in my shoes, and she doesn't ever want to be in my shoes, because I wouldn't even trust her to walk my dog. I'd like to thank all the nurses who cared for me, especially my home care nurses, Rachel and Sherry, who made me feel comfortable when I arrived home. I'd also like to thank my Crohn's doctor, who I trust with my life. Don't forget to like and share, and most importantly, subscribe on YouTube. You'd be helping me out. While I'm recuperating, be sure to check out my other videos. I got canning, I have some singing, and I got a she shed to build. Stay tuned, more Countryfied to come once I get my together.